DeSantis, like his moves have been just incredibly fascistic. It was interesting. A lot of people are talking about like the fact that DeSantis signed his abortion ban in the middle of the night because he knows it's not going to go over with the normies. But the fact is that the fundamentalists, they know they're on top of this. They know who is on their side with this. It's interesting because some of the fundamentalist Christians are now like, upset that that Trump has been a little bit wishy-washy on a federal abortion ban. I don't know that this is going to have implications in the primary as much as it might in the general. Like, I don't know. I don't know if these people are going to show up in the same way because we'll see. But here is Mike Lee defending Ron DeSantis over accusations that he's a fascist. And look, I got to be honest. Is he a fascist? Is he authoritarian? Is he a theocrat? At the end of the day, we can argue about the different definitions that are deployed about fascist, about whether he's a fascist. But he is promoting a whole host of fascist laws and edicts. But here is Mike Lee to explain why that's not the case.
And there is nothing about Governor DeSantis that is a fascist. Never once has he tried to centralize government power. Never once has he tried to aggregate power at the expense of the individual, at the expense of the family. He's all about individual rights, just as President Trump had been before him.
Pause it. I mean, this is so demonstrably false just from the past, 2 weeks.
Yeah, you just mentioned that abortion ban, Sam. We're talking about individual rights. Now you can't get an abortion if you're after 6 weeks in Florida, which is essentially an abortion ban because it's almost impossible to know that you're pregnant after 4 weeks and schedule an abortion within that 2-week period, especially when there's the backlog since everybody's under the same cumbersome regulation of the individual.
The secretary, the education board in Florida.
Yeah, a new college.
Just raised the age in which Don't Say Gay is. Essentially, you all as, grades. Now I guess maybe, if I want to give Mike Lee the benefit of the doubt, what he's saying is that if there's more than one individual that's implicated by this, then what I'm saying is okay. But also, I just want to be clear on this. Does Mike Lee think that corporations have First Amendment rights? Because he's a libertarian. My understanding is that is consistent with libertarian thought. I'm not sure if he's aware of what Ron DeSantis has been doing in terms of Disney. Again, I don't care about Disney, but I mean, this doesn't, the idea that you're going out and just doing punitive measures against a single corporation because you didn't like the fact that they didn't like your Don't Say Gay policy. I mean, this is, who does Mike Lee think he's talking about? And, sometimes I wonder, is Mike Lee this stupid? If he is, or is he actually clever as a fox? Because if you're on television saying Ron DeSantis is not a fascist, I got some bad news for how your candidate's doing. And
he's stupid then, because if you actually want him to win, then you probably shouldn't say, I am not a crook or he is not a fascist.
Exactly.
But it's they're desperate, Sam. They're the horse that everybody bet on, Trump without the baggage, Trump with the bona fides, with the Club for Growth connections, with all the groups that we like. It's fallen flat on their face, so they're just trying so hard to will it into existence.